On the death of Mr. Abraham Cowley and his burial in Westminster Abbey by Roger Boyle. Our wit till Cowley did its lustre raise may be resembled to the first 3 days, in which did shine only such streaks of light as served but to distinguish day from night. But wit breaks forth in all that he has done, like light when 'twas united in the sun. The poets formerly did lie in wait to rifle those whom they would imitate. We watched to rob all strangers when they writ and learn their language, but to steal their wit. He from that need his country does redeem, since those who want may be supplied from him. And foreign nations now may borrow more from Cowley than we could from them before. Who though he condescended to admit the Greeks and Romans for his guides in wit, yet he those ancient poets does pursue, but as the Spaniards great Columbus do. He'd taught them first to the new world to steer, but they possess all that is precious there. When first his spring of wit began to flow, it raised in some wonder and sorrow too, that God had much wit and knowledge lent, and that they were not in his praises spent. But those who in his very days look, find they his blossoms for his fruit mistook. In differing ages different muses shined, his green did charm the sense, his ripe the mind. Writing for heaven he was inspired from thence, and from his theme derived his influence. The scripture will no more the wicked fright, his muse does make religion a delight. Oh, how severely man is used by fate, the covetous toil long for an estate, and having got more than their life can spend, they may bequeath it to a son or friend. But learning, in which none can have a share, unless they climb to it by time and care, learning, the truest wealth which man can have, does with his body perish in his grave. To tenements of clay it is confined, though 'tis the noblest purchase of the mind. Oh, why can we thus leave our friends possessed of all our acquisitions but the best? Still, when we study Cowley, we lament that to the world he was no longer lent, who, like a lightning, to our eyes was shone, so bright he shined, and was so quickly gone. Sure he rejoiced to see his flame expire, since he himself could not have raised it higher. For when wise poets can no higher fly, they would, like saints in their perfection, die. While beauty some affection in him bred, yet only sacred learning he would whet, by which the illustrious offspring of his brain shall over wit's great empire ever reign. His works shall live, when pyramids of pride shrink to such ashes as they long did hide. That sacrilegious fire which did last year level those piles which pity did rear, dreaded near that majestic church to fly, where English kings and English poets lie. It at an awful distance did expire, such power had sacred ashes our red fire, such as it durst not near that structure come, which fate had ordered to be Cowley's tomb. And 'twill be still preserved, by being so, from what the rage of future flames can do. Martial fire dares not that place infest, where he who had immortal flame does rest. There let his urn remain, for it was fit amongst our kings to lay the king of wit, by which the structure more renowned the proof for that part buried than for all